I need a plan! Right about now! Come up and talk! Okay, so... I know where this is going. I do even say I know it too well. Just let them feel your rare fear for a moment. At the next moment, you're done for. And as far as I know, I've run out of kind ounce with vacant houses. I must take this bull by the horns before they end up in my... I go straight to the girl. She gets what's surprisingly quick and tries to flee, but I act fast. The spy games are over! Hey, Redcoat! Step right there! Are you talking to me? Yep, you got it! I won't beat around the bush. You were staring at me, and I want to know why. Staring? Me? What nonsense! I was examining the list of ingredients here, that's it! Oh, the list of ingredients to say? On toilet paper? Any interesting finds so far? That's... well, yes! What about it? It's none of your business, actually! That's what I thought when I saw you right at my window this morning. What? Stop playing an innocent lamb. You know exactly what I mean. You pervert! Excuse me? Do you even know who you're talking to? A fellow human? Let's see. Am I talking to someone who has a license for voyeurism? No? Or is it someone who picked my backyard as a natural habitat? Maybe you're a garden gnome. Still no? Now that's a pity. I am Fukuyama Rin, the eldest daughter of the old and venerable Fukuyama clan. My family has been taking care for the well-being of this town for centuries, and now you're standing at the windows of innocent girls, taking all of the advantage you can get from your position. You don't think you can just get away with it, do you? I told you, I wasn't staring anywhere. Leave me alone! Pervert! As taught by a tyke! We exchanged annihilating glances. Fukuyama Rin, the eldest daughter of the old and venerable clan, hurls a bundle of toilet paper into her basket. Then, with a graceful flourish of her long glossy hair, she departs in angry silence. I'm trying to come up with a suitable insult for the final chord, but nothing good comes to mind. Frankly, I'm getting a bit scared. The doctor of the respected clan, wow, it's sure the local bee queen. And I got in a quarrel with her, literally on the second day of living here. Is there a chance she actually wasn't staring anywhere? I mean, you never know how many people stroll around that city dressed in red. Am I even sure what I've seen? Well, the answer is yes. Even if it had just been my imagination back then, I'm pretty confident about what happened just now. The girl was definitely watching me, but she never said why. Maybe I should have saved the insults for later. Oh well, I've lost the chance to get the answers either way. I spent an indecent amount of time by that toilet paper shelf, just so I don't run into Fukuyama again. Then I moved to the checkout, producing monthly amount of doom and gloom. The saleswoman is polite and all, but I still get the feeling she's denouncing me. Well, it figures. I made a scene in front of her, and I was very picky about the participants. The bell rings me farewell, and the shop door closes behind me. No way! I will not feel guilty! It's all her fault! It was me who was staring at other people's windows! At least now I know the name of my personal pervert stalker. And maybe I managed to scare her enough to get her off my back. I tried to forget the stupid situation and head home. White fog. Nothing but white fog and a voice? A voice? Who is this woman with big, long hair? I have found you. Thanks. I have finally found you. I had to keep searching for so long. But it's alright. Everything is going to be fine now. We will make everything right. And then we will be always together. Right? Shoot. The goodness I can save. Sure. I am so glad. What's this moment though? I'm confused. I walk in the message human, by the way. Thank you, game. Thank you. Hello? What a weird dream. I rub my eyes and stretch. The room is filled with the grayish white light I'm already used to. This means nothing has really changed outside. I mean, just how long till the snow melts away? It's almost the middle of spring already. Never thought it would be this cold around here. Getting out of the warm bed feels like a chore, but I can't force myself to sleep again either. Whenever I close my eyes, that weird dream comes back to my mind. I don't think this kind of stuff happens to me often. The memory of the dream seems very clear and detailed, just as if it was more of a memory than an actual dream. I pat my cheeks. Yeah, June, that's right. And there's also a one-legged ghostly midget chilling in your living room. Maybe I just got bored. This dream is the strangest thing that happened to me after that memorable encounter at the store. Seems like both the local ghosts and the local perverts got tired of me real soon. That is, if they even existed in the first place. It hasn't even been a week since I moved in, but I'm not quite sure if everything happened just as I remember it! I'm not complaining or anything. Not at all. A quiet life is just what I wanted. I just have to admit that most of the highlights of my life here happened in my imagination. Should I try drawing manga horror stories? Well, I'll have to make a living one way or another. I mean, why not? Guess something like a lonely yet beautiful mangaka living in the savage wilderness. Bone-chilling, spine-tingling stories from a mysterious girl who... Loud noises from the outside interrupt my musings of a new and dizzying career. Oh? Now that's really strange. During my time here, I got used to a special kind of silence. In this silence, a sound of a page being turned is a deafening crash. Literally. And those new sounds give me a feeling I'm missing a giant killer alien worms invasion happening at this very moment. Sure, I heard it through the window. A truck with happy kawaii boxes. Figures. And I was thinking, why does the house feel like it's about to go down? A huge truck is parked at the house next to mine. Although next is a figure of speech, as the gaps between the houses are very generous. My heart suddenly starts pounding. Workers go back and forth around the house, switching old rubbish for new furniture. Looks like I'm about to have neighbors. Not that I had tons of friends back in that city, but... well, I do love to see a friendly face once in a while. That would be a great change in my snowdrifts and meter-long icicles routine. Small joys of social life are what keeps us human, and this snowy middle of nowhere. Wait a second, June. You're getting ahead of yourself. You don't even know who those people are. What if they are? They are... When it all happened, I used to shudder whenever my phone showed any signs of life. I did change my number, of course, and only the closest relatives got a new one. And yet, I was afraid to pick up the phone every time. I was afraid that instead of my aunt's voice, I might hear someone else. Someone who would threaten me. Someone who might know where to find me. The whole idea was pretty vague, but it got me nervous anyway. What if someone found out where I live now? What if you're going to ruin my new life too? What should I do? I tried starting my day as usual, but as I do the chores, that nasty thought keeps nibbling on me. My progress with tidying up the house is far from impressive. All I managed to do is sort out a couple of boxes and clean up a couple of rooms. And then digging through the old stuff in one of the rooms, I found a pair of binoculars. Ooh, Should I? Shouldn't just out, are you okay though? Let's go with are you okay though? No, I shouldn't. Most definitely. Will I do it anyways? Absolutely! What a disgrace. I'm standing at the window on the second floor. My fingers are suddenly cold, gripping the binoculars real tight. I can't convince myself to look into it, but I can't put it aside either. So I'm going to spy on the neighbors. Yikes! How am I any better than that girl from the store? They haven't really moved in yet, and I'm already acting loony. What if someone notices? What if I'm discovered? And anyway, this is just very wrong. So very, very wrong. But what if these people are up to something sketchy? Those houses look completely abandoned and must have been empty for a very long time. Why would someone move in right now? Are they trying to get close to me? Maybe it's a paparazzi! Or blackmailers! Or the perverts! They'll be looking at the windows with the camera. They'll be watching until I lose my grip. And probably some strategically important piece of clothing. And then... There's no other way. I have to find out what they're up to. Surely I could wait until they move in and go meet them in person. But who knows what lies behind the facade? Professional blackmailers probably know how to act nice and get close to the victim. And then your loot suddenly turn into collectibles. You can't fool me! Got it! People only show their true selves when they think no one is watching them. Does that mean my real self is a paranoid stalker with issues of every front? No! I should probably yell in lower voice. I'll still won't surely notice me. Okay, never mind. Come on, June. Focus. In for an inch, in for a mile, right? I'm not doing this on a hedonistic whim. I'm doing this because my safety is in question. Period. I hold the binoculars even tighter and lean against the window. While I was questioning my morals and making life choices, the truck managed to leave. The night is definitely still young, but I'm pretty surprised it's here already. Gee. Time sure flies when you're having a mental breakdown. To let the sun in the house next door, and that works out to my advantage. Even better, my new neighbors are in no hurry to draw the curtains. At this point, I almost appreciate the cooperation. Everything's going great, except the neighbors themselves are nowhere to be seen. Damn it. I just want to get this over with. And not to make sure my new neighbors are ordinary people with no malicious intentions in mind. There's nothing wrong with that, is there? I gaze at the glowing rectangles of the windows until I finally see a figure in one of them. It's you! It's her! Ah! Yeah, that's her. There can't be no doubt that this Fukuyama ran in flesh. The hair is of an old clown who's really fond of looking into our people's windows. And the first confirmed pervert next door in my life. I glanced at the binoculars as if glued. How did she manage to do this? Oh, right. Her family must be filthy rich by local standards. Of course, she had no trouble renting, or even buying a puny old wreck like this. She's definitely plotting something against me. In the meantime, Fukuyama is busily rummaging through her closet. Her damn closet! I can't believe herself. And she herself has every legal right to be located this close to me from now on. Jeez, calm down. I can't get rid of her now, can I? She'll be able to stare at me out of her windows all day long. Does she think I'm her personal reality show or something? What do I do with this? I know. I'll keep the curtains shut all the time. But in this case, the house will get really creepy. I'll probably just put her hair without the sunshine. Damn stalkers! What should I do? Fukuyama disappears from sight. No matter how hard I try finding the right angle, I fail to spot her. Lurking, are we? She's definitely gone doing the creepy pervert stuff. I mean, she's probably busy decorating a stalker room with my pictures everywhere. Or setting up cameras to spy on me night and day. Never mind. I'll figure out her cunning plan. You want more, Fukuyama? You'll get it! She might think she's got the upper hand, but she has no idea I have an ace up her sleeve. It's called mental instability! I know her weak spot. Fame is a medal with two sides. I'll keep an eye out for as long as it takes. I know for a fact she'll make a mistake at some point, and when she does, I'll take pictures. I'll make videos too. Yeah! You want me? Come and get me, and I will get the dirt. Oh! I get my phone camera ready and wait. Time goes by, but Fukuyama still doesn't show up. My back and everything below is stiff and sore, but I'm still sitting in ambush like a real hunter. Just when I start pondering if she's gone digging an underground passage or something, Fukuyama finally reappears. I just thinking! There is a towel. That exists. But still I see a lot more than I intended! Hey you stop! Leave it ahead! Will be prohibited! Scared you? You bet! I am a ghost after all! Yes, you got it right! I'm the one-legged midget! My fame precedes me! Although I must say that footprint June had spot in the dust wasn't mine. Eh? I didn't break the fourth wall for you, did I? I did? Blimey. Promise I'm putting it right back after we're done with our small business here. So, right to the point. I am an ethereal presence that haunts this place, and I see a lot of things. And by that, I mean a lot! I don't want to brag, but I see absolutely everything! Here's the thing though. I am a little bored of owning all the secrets by myself. I'll show you all things concealed. In them panties, of course, but only if you say thank you, one-legged midget-sama. Sure, I knew you were a person of culture. Well, it goes something like this. Eek! Is this some kind of a trick to stop me from uncovering the hideous plot that's upon me? I won't give up. Try all you want, but I will fight for the truth. Even if it takes spying on naked girls. Okay, that came out very wrong, and I should probably stop discussing this with myself. Now then, you tricky stalker pervert, what do you have in mind? Or under that cloth? Come on, show me all your... Oh, not that! No, don't show me that! Ah! Just focus on the mission, June. Eek! That's not the mission! That's a vagina! Is she playing with herself? Oh, I can... Oh, shit! Alright, are we done yet? Are we done? Can she be aware I'm watching? Maybe she's embarrassing me to undermine my morale. If so, I must admit that she succeeded. Or maybe she's one of my fans after all and she's trying to win my heart this way? Oh, no. I'm not like that. Maybe your curry parts my way wins you nothing. Nothing! I'm not buying it. Don't even expect me to come running to your house and pounce on you in a fit of wild, mind-breaking passion or something. If you seriously come up with such a thought, you've read too much manga, and not a decent type, I must say. Is Fukuyama an otaku pervert? Like hentai at all? Well now, that's very likely. But maybe she wasn't aiming to undermine anyone's morale or win any hearts. I mean, there's a chance she just took a shower and completely forgot about the curtains. Just like I did on my first night in this house. I'm sitting on the floor, my face burning, and I fail to figure out what I've gotten myself into. Before I can convince myself to pick up the binoculars again, it gets pitch dark outside. I feel terrible, but I have too many versions, and I can't unsee what I've seen anyway. I need to find out what's going on. If I realize that Fukuyama is really an innocent lamb, which I strongly doubt, that's when I'll feel guilty. Maybe I'll even admit what happened and apologize. But for now, this is pure self-defense. I bring the binoculars closer to my eyes. A pair of lenses are looking at me from the neighbor's window. Of course, they don't float in the air freely, but are inserted into a pair of binoculars. And the one who's holding them is... Fukuyama! I see you see me. She knew. It's getting hard for me to breathe. Is it out of shame? Or out of anger? This, I don't know, as I'm about to explode with both. I sat to the floor under the window like a melted ice cream on a hot summer day. Ooh, just how could you do that? Ooh, how could I do that? How am I going to look people in the eye now? Should probably tell everyone about what happened. Tomorrow morning they will be writing about it. I get lost in thought for a moment. Can a small town like this have its own online media? Or forums, maybe? Or maybe people here are more into traditional newspapers? Like the ones actually made of paper? I grab my head. What am I thinking? Okay, never mind. This Shiga girl won't get me confused. She was going to spy on me after all. From the very beginning. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But that's still very embarrassing. Okay, fine. Enough with this. I must go talk to her face to face. I need to finally know what's her business with me. And also need her to start pulling the curtains before she gets naked and do the things with the vibrator. Yes. Right now I'm gonna leave this here.